Hey everybody, how's it going out there? And welcome to KP's Health Tips. So today's health tip, I'm going to focus on interval training. You probably have heard of this. So you might say, I'm not quite sure what interval training is. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea of my perspective of what it is and what's worked for me for many years. So interval training is a type of training that involves a series of high intensity and recovery periods. For me, it's known as on and off. So these periods, when I say on, it refers to a length of time and intensity. So this is something that can happen for beginners, intermediate, as well as expert or advanced. This is beneficial for everybody, this style of training. So some of the benefits of this style of training is to create better cardiovascular system, which is benefiting your heart, more lung capacity, which is creating more oxygen into your blood, allowing your body to move more efficiently. So you're increasing speed. There's a lot of positives that can happen with this while trying to become potentially faster at whatever sport it is you're doing. So there's a few things that I use here. So for on, that would represent RPE, rate of perceived exertion, which is specific to each and every one individually. So it's a 1 to 10 scale. Each one of those numbers represents kind of how you feel, like whether your top test threshold, TTT, or 0 to 10 representing 10 maximum effort of your capacity at anaerobic. Anaerobic means not able to talk, high intensity, like really going after it. And that's usually about a 9 to 10 on that scale. 8 to 9, you're at about 80 to 90% of your capacity. So there's a lot of benefits to happen with these interval trainings. So the off period, when it comes to running, swimming, biking, whatever it is, can be considered either active recovery, which is just walking to get the heart rate down, or straight up stop, recover. So my recommendations when it comes to interval training when you're starting out initially, even if you've got some experience with running, biking, swimming, stairs, elliptical, whatever the cardiovascular exercise is, I usually start with a 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So going at whatever speed you feel at the time is best for you, and active recovery or straight up chilling out, resting. And the amount of intervals you do is once again specific to your own ability. So that you could be 5 intervals of that, 10, 15, wherever you are, that should be where you challenge yourself. But as always, start slow, kind of test the waters, build, adjust, progress. Intervals, as you get stronger, you can start to go continue the 1-for-1 formula, so where it's 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. When you progress, you can go to like 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off. And as you continue to get stronger with lung capacity, heart's more efficient, recovery's happening a lot faster, so spiking that heart rate up. When you're walking, it's coming really down fast as you get more fit. With getting more fit, you can start to reduce that rest period. So for instance, where you're running 1 minute on or 2 minutes on, you can start to half that duration. So where you've been 1-for-1, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, now you only have to take 30 seconds off as you continually get stronger and stronger. So this is a really great way to train. I've been training this way for many years, whether it's in the pool, on the bike, indoors or outside, or on a track, or just wherever I might be running. I can't specify enough the benefits that can come from implementing interval training. So some people might ask me how many times a week. So whatever given sport you are doing, my recommendation for speed work would be once a week. So if you're a runner, you shouldn't really be doing it much more than once a week. There's many other workouts you can specify and focus on throughout the week. But for speed, if you're running really high intensity at that 8, 9, 10 effort, you don't want to do that more than once. You need time to build and continually progress. But if you're a triathlete, I would recommend definitely throwing in speed work in the pool once a week, speed work on the bike once a week, and the run. Definitely something that I would advocate towards. But a lot of benefits for this style of training if you're looking to become more efficient with your heart, lungs, and gaining speed. Inevitably, to gain speed, you got to push yourself. So pushing yourself for small little increment times of 30 seconds or 60 seconds is a great way to, in the long run, gain that speed when it comes to, let's say hypothetically, a 5K. You'll see how that benefits you. So take the time to go into these intervals slow using your best judgment. Don't just jump into the water, cannonball, and get injured. So when you're doing speed work, there's a lot of stuff going on. Your body needs time to adjust and adapt to this type of stuff. So start out definitely slow and work your way to different numbers as you progress through time. So in closing, interval training is a great way to become better at whatever sport or exercise you're tackling. It's a great way to stay engaged. So I have a lot of people that don't really pay attention to what they're doing in the workout. When you're on for that 30 seconds and 30 seconds off, you're fully engaged, staring at that watch or waiting for that 30 seconds to expire. And that's helpful when you're totally engaged with what you're doing. Rather than just drifting, I'm going to do 20 minutes on the treadmill and just veg out, watch TV, listen to music. It's so helpful. Give this a shot. Interval trainings, I'll guarantee you it's going to benefit you in the long run if you give it a chance. Hope you're doing well, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Be well.